On his last official day in office, now former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer spoke with News 8 about his 6-year tenure, including his accomplishments, regrets, and future plans.
News 8 Shannon Handy met up with Faulconer this morning at Liberty Station, and she has more on that interview, including his answer to a question he's been asked a lot lately.
I spoke with Faulconer just hours before Todd Gloria was sworn in as San Diego's next mayor. He was upbeat and optimistic about the future, which could involve a run for governor.
So help me God.
It's really been the experience of a lifetime.
For 6 years, Kevin Faulconer served as San Diego's mayor. The former council member won the title during a special election back in 2014 after Bob Filner resigned following multiple accusations of sexual misconduct.
I'm really proud of the way that, in a very difficult time after I got elected, we brought this city together. And I really tried to set the tone as mayor. It's not about Republican or Democrat. It's what's the right thing that we should be doing for the city.
Before discussing the highs and lows of his tenure, I wanted to address a topic that's been on the minds of many, given how outspoken Faulconer, who is a Republican, has been lately about current California Governor, Democrat Gavin Newsom.
I'm going to go ahead and get this question out of the way. You mentioned the next chapter. Are you considering a run for governor?
I'm seriously considering a run for governor because I think our state needs new leadership. It needs new ideas. I don't think one party rule has been working. And so when I look at some of the most important issues that we're facing as Californians, the need to reduce homelessness statewide, which we have done in San Diego, the need to keep our state safe, which we were named the safest big city in the country in San Diego. When I think about what we've been able to do here and how we've been able to do it, I think we need that same type of energy and results-oriented approach in Sacramento.
Aside from reducing homeless numbers by double digits in San Diego through a variety of creative approaches, including using the convention center and purchasing hotels, Faulconer says he takes pride in having improved the city's infrastructure, neighborhood services, and police department.
We've now paved half the streets in our city since I was mayor. Our focus on new fire stations, libraries, and rec centers, I think it's made a real difference in people's lives. As I look to the work that we've done to rebuild our San Diego Police Department, my very first week in office, I hired the first female police chief in the history of San Diego as we rebuilt that department and our officers to keep our neighborhoods safe.
But like most big city mayors, his time in office came with significant challenges. 2016 saw the start of a major hepatitis A outbreak, which sickened hundreds and killed 20. In 2017, the Chargers announced they were leaving San Diego, and there's still no definitive answer as to when or if the convention center will be expanded.
Are there any regrets in those areas or anything more that could have been done?
I'll tell you, when you're mayor, you always look at what should you have done and what would you like to have done more on? And I get that question a lot, and I will tell you, what always got me the most was how you have to push so hard against the bureaucracy to get things across the finish line. That's a constant effort. And so, you know, as I look back on the lessons that we have learned, and I think I look back on that, all of the challenges, you overcome those challenges by bringing people together.
With more challenges ahead, including the ongoing pandemic, Faulconer has this advice for Todd Gloria and his team.
I want him to be successful because I want our city to be successful. And my advice as he's coming in is harness that energy and spirit of San Diegans, particularly in this difficult time of COVID.
As for what he'll miss most,
just to see that spirit of San Diego, the interaction with people all across our city. It's been a privilege of a lifetime, and I'm going to miss it.
Faulconer's office at City Hall has, of course, been cleared out. He says he's looking forward to spending more time with his family.